Welcome back everyone to Victoria 2, Austria-Hungary, and war with the German Empire. And with me in this war I have, right now, Savoy, Modena and Parma. And I think I'm going to try to make use of all my allies as much as possible. So I'm going to call in Bosnia-Herzegovina, which have no other option than to join me. Well, who else am I allied with? I'm allied with Tuscany. So I'm going to see... Hello, Tuscany. Do you want to join me in this war? Very likely, and yeah, they will join me, thankfully. Who else is there on my team? And Bosnia-Herzegovina we already invited. How about the United Kingdom, which is the greatest military power, greatest country on earth right now, in every category? They are likely to join, so hopefully that means actual. Let's see. United Kingdom has honored. Suddenly things are looking rather well, and even without our allies it is still looking pretty well on paper. Because if you look here on my nation, our nation, Austria-Hungary, has 104 brigades and have some infantry too, but that's for Herzegovina before. And they have 59 brigades. Of course, all of this is without mobilizing, which I will do. I will also build pretty much only artillery. And they are going to gather a bit further away from the front. Probably in Budapest will be one rally point. No, let's leave it all in Budapest and then mobilize. So hopefully we'll get some mixed artillery and infantry in those armies later on. But right now we're going to move all our troops to the front. Well, except maybe that guy. He can... No, wait, he's going to be there as well. He's going to be right here. And this time we're a bit more prepared than before, even though this comes as a bit of a shock, honestly. So we have people there, we have people... You going there, and you going there. And you will stay in the mountains. What's the supply limit here? No, you won't be able to really stay here, but you can stay... Hey, stay in Treviso, at least you'll be close to the front. So we'll wait for the enemy to attack us, or the Germans to invade us, and then we'll try to smash them back as well as possible. I don't know what technologies they have, but the fourth here is the last one they can ever have anything in all the categories here. And we are fairly well equipped. Would be nice to have breech-loaded artillery, steel breech-loaded artillery. And army risk management, because those are my these three: light armament, heavy armament, and army leadership are my favorites. Though military science is of course pretty good, and I wonder, because I never really tried cancelling in the middle, but if I switch to this and then go back to steel railroad, I lose all of it. Oh, never mind. It's not that big a deal. I need more military stuff, because we're at war. We don't have the luxury of thinking of our military, or thinking about our infrastructure right now. And unlike before, we now have level 2 forts in pretty much all just nearby areas. So we're pretty well fortified. We're pretty well prepared for this. So let's have... No, we can actually also make a battle plan. And I intend to make one battle plan, which is going to be called Defense of... Not Ancients, but Defense... Is it spelled defense like this? Doesn't matter. Of Austria-Hungary. Pretty generic name, but whatever. And our color, of course, will be red. Or will we be red? Red is more of an evil color of sorts. We can't be blue, that's French. We are pretty red, though. So the Germans will have to be green. I'm sorry, Germans, but you'll be green. So we'll have this border type. It's going to make this border here. This is our defensive line. Our defensive line right now. And the Germans, well, most likely, they are green. No, wait, they're yellow. I'm making them yellow now. They're most likely going to make attacks something like this, I'm assuming. Pretty much those. They will try to avoid these mountains, I think. And they will... Yeah, they went here a lot. And their main soldier centers are here and here, so attacks will come from this direction and these directions, I think. This is my speculation. Which will be, of course, staved off by our brave soldiers, who will do their best. No, I switched the colors for this thing. Why did I do that? Yellow. Which will be staved off by brave defenders, who will have to... Let's see... Red... Why does that switch over? What the hell? So there we go. Now... Red. There we go. It's a bit fiddly. And also about brave defenders here and here. And when that has happened, phase 2 will start. And we will make push into here, and into here. Our main goals will be, let's see, not colony icon, war goal. War goals will be Berlin, Königsberg, Munich, of course, is going to be one. And let's see, what's important over here? There's a lot of places that are important. I do feel that Köln is probably important. And Hamburg is most likely important. And there's some city here that I want to pick out as being important. And no offense to the other areas of Germany, they are equally important. It's just that I need to pick something to... This is pretty useless anyway, but still. I want to pick something. Hanover. Let's have Hanover. Even though there's still something missing here. This is a pretty big area. And I can't really see Kaiserslautern, maybe? Mainz is a big contender. Where's Frankfurt? I want Frankfurt. Where is Frankfurt? Ah, crap. I want to find Frankfurt. Where is it? Never mind. Let's just have this place and cancelling here and see Darmstadt. Hesse-Darmstadt will be rated as one of the most important areas of Germany to take over. Anyway, this is very, very... Let's just say there's a lot of crap right now on the screen. So let's hide all the battle plans. It will be useful for no time, really. And the first attack here by the German 5th Army under Maximilian von Wrangel. And is Anton von Saringen? He has pretty bad morale. Do I have someone who's bigger without the morale negative thing? Not really. There we go. He's good. Joseph Hoffmann. He'll take control of this army and attack. This guy, Friedrich von Hötzendorf, who is a darn good general, is being reassigned to, well, I guess it's Western Bohemia, or Böhmen. However you pronounce it in German, or the German name for it. There is one army here under Gustav von Gebser, who's looking rather vulnerable, and I said I was going to wait for them to attack me, but this is a bit... I gotta be opportunistic right now. So I'm breaking all my plans immediately. I'm a great general. And this is a terrible battle so far. Losing many, many men. This battle is going much better. And this battle is turning around for the better. And my Italian friends are attacking here. And the British are landing in the north. So I guess that should be added to my battle plan. That the British, who will get the color of... I guess it's red too. Why not? They will swoop in here and take over the world. That is the hope. That is the plan. Well, many, many brave men have fallen on this day. And it's a very even battle of Katowice. And they're fleeing to... Where are they fleeing? Do they have access to... They have access to Russian territory. That's unfortunate, but nothing I can do about it. So how's the mobilization going? Pretty lackluster so far. No results, no armies to move forward. Also, I've noticed that this flag is somewhat similar to me. It's like Tuscany wants to be a part of my glorious realm. And the second battle of the war is over. the German army was defeated and are now moving to Carlsbad, where there's 32,000 German troops waiting. So I'm not really willing to attack there yet. I might send in troops here to help my allies. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Who am I sending? Joseph von Ucatius, who's really good at attack. Holy crap, he's a good general. He's a good general to have. And Michael Hoffmann, of course, yes. Erwin von Württemberg, he's alright. A bit bad morale, negative. And this guy is good as well. Very, very good attack. And together they might be able to kick this guy out. Because I don't want him to get a foothold in on German territory, and I always want to attack when I have superior numbers against the Germans. Because let's face it, they have a reputation of being good at a war, and I want to be sure of victory, and this is costing me so many men. Look at this. Albrecht, come on, man. Oh, now the tide is turning. The South Germans are winning. And this is no point in helping over there. So let's just move some troops in, and this one will be a backup. What is the supply limit here? It's too low. Don't want to lose any men for no reason. And this battle here is going very well. Very well. Then again, I have twice their numbers. Twice. And let's stop this before they become too many. Even though it's in a forest, so... What? How did I lose more men in total? That makes no sense. But Albrecht, you are going to follow them to Liegnitz. There we go. You follow there. And with these soldiers, I have 42,000 men here. And this guy won't be able to reinforce properly, it seems. Oh well, another army done. So this is becoming a dilemma. They don't seem to take much attrition though, which is very surprising considering I would take attrition in those areas. But these armies are too strong, especially to attack, you know, in mountains and everything. So I'm going to go for Munich. And this army is becoming rather strong too. And there's many battles going on right now. The problem is, if they go to Liegnitz, I need to reinforce or fall back. And they will arrive on 30th of April in 3 days. When will this battle be over? Will we be able to win it in time? Let's see, 29th? No, we won't. Fall back. Why can't you fall back? Seriously, fall back. Fall. God damn it. Well, that was a loss and a half. At least we won here in these woods, so that's good. And the occupation of Bavaria is going along very nicely. Even Tuscany and Savoy are doing good work. And the British have landed 51,000 men in the north. So overall the war is looking very well, even though our losses here in Tyrol are... Well, I can't really fight them there, which is terrible. Oh, this is going to be a good battle. There's no way I'm going to let this be a lost one. If the enemy ends up with having too many soldiers, I will just reinforce like this. And there's a Battle of Prague, and there's no way we're going to lose that either, because we're on defensive footing, which means that we should have a dig-in bonus, and also crossing. Even though they don't have a good general. Ours is not defensive, but we should be able to win these comfortably. This is still... I don't want to lose Innsbruck, even though it's going to take them forever to occupy it. But I don't want to lose it. Chase these guys away. There's just infantry. Should be murderable. Even when they got reinforcements, it should be very murderable. Who did you even have? They have a leader with attack, so pretty useless overall. And you will have to sneak through to Nuremberg, or Nuremberg. I'm not very good with German names, I've noticed. Oh, another army. 10th Army under Ludwig von Lippe. Well, this could be an even battle, I feel. Which is most... Well, I might want to send reinforcements for that. Or maybe I don't. I should trust in my troops' ability to fight. But these guys, well, together with this conscript army... Where did we win this battle? Oh, it's that stupid attack they made. And 39,000 men are ready to reconquer Tyrol. And with this conscription army and the professional army, let's just attack and chase them away from Munich. Hopefully without losses that are too great. Speaking of losses that are too great, the Germans are suffering heavy losses at Ingolstadt. They've taken many losses in that battle. It looks like there's going to be a whole lot of renovation of armies after this war is done. Which is not really unexpected. Like this army is exhausted. Which is why I'm going to send it to Königsberg for some nice rest, I suppose. And the 36,000 men there are completely wiped out, and Ludwig Surlippe will probably be executed by the Kaiser. Munich is defended well, and this army is also going to need renovation. Is this the same army over again? Let's just send these guys home. They need some rest. And the conscription army can take back Salzburg. You will have to go all the way around and meet up on this end to try to make everything work out. You are going to Berlin. And the British are doing nice work with almost 100,000 men in the north. So this war is looking very nice and dandy. They did have a war fairly recently with France that is now being collapsed by all kinds of rebels. What kind of rebels? Reactionaries mostly. So Germany overall was a bit weakened before the war, which probably explains why they're underperforming. No, Joseph Hoffmann died in the battle of Berlin. Oh crap, and they have no general now. Can I send one? Ludwig von Hützendorfen. Send over there. Go, run. We need someone to help them. There we go. Berlin is an important war goal. So pretty much all of Bavaria has been put under occupation. Well, we need to take Munich, or keep Munich. And this is a failed offensive. The Germans are coming here big time. So try to retreat back to Venezia.